Hello, viewers. Welcome once again to my YouTube channel. I'm so glad to have you all here once again. If you're just joining me for the first time, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the like button. My name remains Isioma Jessica Odozi. Thank you. So it's been a long time I made a video, lately. I think close to a month now. Yes. So I'm so glad to have you all here once again. And have you all been and how's everything? I hope all is well, yes. So I'm gonna kickstart from where I stopped last in my video. Where I talked about how nurses have been treated and talk about the management. So today we're gonna talk about nurses, yes, nurses and doctors, yes. So for nurses, we all believe that nurses are the backbone of the hospital, and without nurses, the hospital cannot run its day-to-day activities. Yes, the nurse hold a very strong place in the hospital, and how the nurses affects how nurses are being treated negatively goes a long way. One, nurses do not support each other. I've come to notice that they do not support each other. How do they not support each other? A nurse can boldly talk ill manner things about their own professional colleague, and it's not good. It's not good as a nurse, as a female, to always say those kind of things about your colleague. A lot of bad things about colleagues. And why do they not support? When they see their colleague going higher, they're like, not every one of them, but most of them, they are not happy. Like they're like, I'm not progressing, you're progressing. See, I've come to realize in life that when you support others to grow, things will always work out for you. But when you feel that you are against others, you're not happy for them, things will not work out for you. But when you are genuinely happy, things will finally work out for you. That's how life goes about. And it's not good for you as a nurse to know that your colleague actually works well and they actually do their job well, and you go behind their back saying a lot of things about them, ill manner stuff. It's not good at all. I've noticed that most times, there was a time I was working in one hospital and I was one of the best staffs and I was awarded. Do you know that most persons were not happy with that award? Like there were lots of stuff, and they went behind my back telling my director a lot of negative things about me. My dear, if you want to be part of the best staff, why not just do your own work and God will reward you one day? Be the best staff in probably they'll say the most neatest staff. Dress well and they will still award you that neatest staff. I don't know why people are just so bent on spoiling other people's name. Seriously, when your aim is to badmouth others, things cannot go well for you. It cannot go well, my dear. Never in this life. I know that this doesn't just happen in nursing environment, it always happen in other establishment. But I've come to notice that it is women that mostly do this kind of stuff. Women, they tend to put each other down. It's not good. Be your colleague supporter, be your sister supporter. Support each other. We are always saying women supporting each other. But women, it's very hard though. It's very, very hard for you to see women always supporting each other. Like they tell you they support each other, but you tend to notice that they are the first to pick up a stone to stone somebody and judge that person whenever one of them do something and it's not right. It's not right as a woman. Try to always listen, try to always know what went wrong at any point in time. You see that this are a profession. It's very hard for you to even tell your professional colleague that, hey, I just I'm traveling out of this country soon. I got a job in US or UK. Some can be happy for you, oh, but some they like I don't know. They don't have anything good to say. They'll be like, not today people they travel. If it's so easy, why don't you travel? Why don't you do your own? Like I tell people, if you have nothing to say, nothing good about somebody to say, just close your mouth, keep it short. Nobody needs your opinion. That's how life goes. You understand? Just try to support people. You understand? But it's very hard in nursing. Two, you get to see that nurses. We know women love gossips. Gossip. Nurses gossip a lot. Yes. And not just gossiping with their own colleague. No. You see what made cleaners, those are people they gossip with, or other uh, persons other than this set of persons. So they tend to say bad things about their own colleagues. And it's not good. It's not good when you gossip, don't you start bringing yourself so low and start trashing your colleague with a cleaner. I don't understand. Tomorrow now, that cleaner is not respecting that nurse now. The nurse will wonder, what did I do? What did I do? I don't understand. Tomorrow, that cleaner is insulting the nurse. The nurse, me and you don't forget issue, no. Just because why? What the other wants to tells them. And it's not right. Please and please, let's stop this. Even if we're going to bring ourselves so low, we shouldn't bring ourselves as low, so low by discussing with cleaners. You understand? Discussing with them and telling them how that colleague is so evil and all. No, it's not good. Sometimes I feel it's joblessness when you don't have job to do. That's when you sit down and start saying so many ill things about people. No. Try to give yourself jobs if you don't have job. Get a book and read so you can still leave the country, or better still make a good name for yourself or find something important to do for yourself. I believe that things will work out for you if you think positively and stop being negative. Some people only have negative things to say about others. They don't have anything good. When they see that the management likes a nurse or a worker there, they just find way to trash that person's name and bring the person to the mud. Remember, they will never add that person's salary, take from that person's salary to your own. No. If that person loses their job, his or her job one day, the salary will never be added to yours. That is one thing people need to remember. There's no gain in bad mouthing people. There's no gain in bringing people down. There's no gain in tarnishing people's image. If you don't have anything good to say about someone, please keep your mouth shut. Make dem no come talk say na you dey talk. Please, it is better not to say anything. See, we rise by lifting others up. Be the good in people. Be that good that people will see that this nonsense, she's so good. Like this, my colleague, she always have positive things to say. She always have good things to say. She's my biggest supporter. Like, seriously, be that positive influence to people. You understand me? It will go a long way. And when things finally works out for you, you see that people will be genuinely happy for you. Seriously, it will go a long way. So, nurses, please and please, we should try to always respect each other. I've noticed that nurses always tend to disrespect each other. They talk ill manner stuff about themselves, or students where patients are. They tend to bring trash another nurse in front of a patient, like they just bring them down like that nurse is nothing. And you see that when you come to treat that patient, the patient will be looking at you like, who you want touch? This kind of stuff is not nice. Please and please, let us try to act well. This profession, it's all we have. Let us try to build it. This profession now in Nigeria, see, Nigeria doesn't, they don't cherish nurses. It just be working. At least I know that I'm not the only one that have this experience. Others that have this experience, they know what I'm trying to say. But please, let us still try to carry ourselves with dignity, pride, no matter what. We are caregivers, and as caregivers, we should carry ourselves with pride, because it's not easy to do our job. It's not easy to be a nurse. So if you're a nurse and you're not helping nursing profession in any way, you're trying to downgrade it or bring it down or trashing your own professional colleague, or a student that is a nursing student, and you're not helping her out and you're making people see that she's worthless, my dear, she's going to be your professional colleague one day. It's better you teach her than make people see that she's worthless. When you teach her, tomorrow she'll always remember that now that nurse helped me. Oh, wow. I can't forget what that nurse did for me. She taught me when I didn't know that thing. It will always they will always reflect on you for good. Seriously, be that good people will see. Do not be that bad. Seriously, it will really go a long way. Yes, that's for nurses, and I pray that very soon, because I believe it's not just nurses; it's the character of people. But I pray very soon by God's grace we will all change and be good for real, because nothing in this life, oh, nothing. There's nothing in this life. One day we're all going to leave. We'll buy what we've come to buy in this life market and carry our bag and baggage. We'll go. That's how life is. Then for doctors, doctors, we all work as a team. Doctors are loving too. When you meet some loving doctors, you love them. You love working. Like they make work fun for you. But when you meet some doctors, they will still tell you that this life is not good for me, you be nurse. Seriously, that's how most doctors are. Seriously. I've noticed that, I don't know why, but I've noticed that most times you see this team. They'll say, let's work as a team. It does not work with doctors. It does not work with some doctors. Like that team, it doesn't work out. Sometimes I wonder why the hatred towards nurses? Why the hatred? I know some nurses are ITK, that's I too know. Like they tell you that I know it, I beg, don't tell me my word, or they don't do what you tell them to do. Yes. But some of the nurses that are good, that actually work well. I don't know why most doctors find it difficult working with some nurses. Like some doctors treat nurses as if they are auxiliary. Seriously. I mean, I went to school, I paid my school fees. You understand me? That's why sometimes when the manager treats you somehow and the doctor add their own name, you'll be like, hi, did you borrow me school fees to pay? If you had borrowed me school fees, I would have been happy. I would bear it. I would know that, okay, it's because you gave me money. That's why you're insulting me. But still, some doctors and they really respect nurses, they respect you, and they make you feel comfortable working with them. When you give them suggestion, you throw your opinions out to them, they consider it. They actually like, oh yes, you're right, okay, I'll consider it. You're not changing their diagnosis or their prescription, no, you're just throwing in your own ideas and they accept it. Why some you cannot even talk? I'm like, shh, you have no right to talk. I mean, we're all working as a team, no matter what. Whether you finish nursing bidi or you just finish recently, we are all professional colleagues, and the least we can do is treat each other with respect. I don't know where this issue of not agreeing comes in. I don't know how, but please and please, doctors out there, please, let's try to always work as a team. And nurses, we will not dey too do I too know. Let's listen to them and our little opinion we should try to trade in. Seriously, these things and so many others that we really, really love to talk about affects the nursing system a lot. So I believe that we all try to make as nurses, we all try to make the nursing profession better. You understand me? Because right now where it's going, I don't know, but we pray that it gets to somewhere that it's great and good and we'll all love it. And most doctors, they make you enjoy working with them. I mean, I have a lot of good doctor friends and I love them. I love working with them. And I've seen some that really makes working with them hard. But with God's grace, we'll move past that. You understand? You know, one thing that keeps every one of us going is that where you meet me today, nobody will see me tomorrow. That's one thing that keeps us going. Even if you meet me here, by God's grace, tomorrow I know that I'll move past this stage. That's one of our biggest motivation that keeps us going. And I believe that we'll get to that point that we all want to. So till our next session, which is going to be on patients and patient relatives, I hope you all enjoy today's section and I love you all. Do take care. Bye. Kisses.